When you look at the global recession, when you look at some of the huge worries that we have across the world, can we avoid a recession in certain parts of the world? And what does this all mean for Europe?
Well, of course, there are a lot of reasons to get worried. We have war still in Europe, will be discussed here in Davos. We have energy crisis, we have inflation. But I think, I think the world is probably fundamentally changing, and we are entering into, I will call it a multipolar world. So it's not a global recession, you need to look to the various parts, to the east and the west. Hopefully the US can avoid a recession. I know there are a lot of voices that say it will be or not. Europe, I trust, will talk about it. It's much more challenging, in particular also for the energy situation. But when I look in particular to China, China is reopening. And what have we seen when the Western world was reopening? Forecasts were that, and real growth was that. So I think when the growth forecast now for China is 4.5, I would not personally be surprised when that would be topped. We have, I think, you just look to the fundamentals of growth, it's population. You look to population growth, aging of the population in China versus what is happening in India. There's a huge growth coming out of India. So I think there's a lot of hope. And then secondly, what we also will see, and that is unprecedented, uncharted territory. For many, many years, interest rates were coming down. Now we have inflation. Inflation is coming higher. And I trust we'll talk about it. Risk-free rate will go positive. And that has some good impact on savers, but that has some real challenging impact on corporates.